After 60, your body whispers warnings you can't ignore. Fatigue that lingers, ankles that swell, blood pressure that creeps higher. These aren't always just aging. Sometimes, the real culprit is hiding right on your plate, disguised as the very vegetables you thought were safe and healing. In today's video, we'll uncover 6 common vegetables that may quietly strain your kidneys after 60, and most people have no idea. Don't worry, you won't have to give up flavor or joy at the table. I'll share simple solutions, safer swaps, and smart cooking tips to protect your kidneys and keep you thriving with true senior health. Let's begin with spinach. Often praised as a superfood, but after 60 it can quietly turn into a hidden risk for your kidneys. Spinach is often celebrated as a superfood, packed with iron, calcium, and antioxidants. But after 60, what seems like a blessing can quietly become a burden. The reason lies in its high oxalate content. Oxalates can bind with calcium and form sharp crystals, increasing the risk of kidney stones. At the same time, they block your body's ability to absorb essential minerals like calcium and iron, 2 nutrients seniors already struggle to maintain. The good news? You don't have to give spinach up completely. Simply boil it for 1 to 2 minutes and throw away the water. This reduces oxalates dramatically. Avoid raw spinach in smoothies, and don't pair it with other high oxalate foods like beets or almonds. With these smart choices, you can still enjoy spinach safely, without putting extra strain on your kidneys. Next on the list are beets, vibrant and beautiful on the plate, yet surprisingly risky for aging kidneys if eaten too often. Beets are loved for their vibrant color and natural sweetness. Many seniors add beet juice to their morning routine or toss beets into salads, believing they are always a healthy choice. But after 60, your kidneys may struggle with one hidden danger: oxalates. Beets are among the highest oxalate vegetables, and when oxalates bind with calcium, they can form sharp crystals that strain kidney tissue or develop into stones. So what's the solution? Moderation in preparation. Enjoy beets occasionally, not every day. Boiling them and discarding the water significantly reduces oxalates, while pairing with calcium-rich foods like yogurt or cheese can block oxalate absorption. And remember, beet greens are even higher in oxalates, so treat them with extra caution. With these adjustments, you can still savor beets without sacrificing kidney health. Now let's look at sweet potatoes, packed with nutrients and flavor, but after 60 they can become tricky for your kidneys if not managed wisely. Sweet potatoes are often praised as a healthier alternative to regular potatoes. They're rich in fiber, beta-carotene, and vitamin C, nutrients that support overall health. But after 60, their high potassium content can quietly put your kidneys under stress. When kidney function slows with age, excess potassium remains in the bloodstream, raising the risk of hyperkalemia. This condition may cause muscle weakness, fatigue, irregular heartbeat, and, in severe cases, even cardiac arrest. The solution? Control the portion and cook wisely. Half a small sweet potato is usually safer than a whole baked one. Boiling and discarding the water lowers potassium levels more effectively than baking or roasting. Also, avoid pairing sweet potatoes with other potassium-rich foods like bananas, beans, or avocados in the same meal. With these adjustments, you can still enjoy their comforting flavor without overwhelming your kidneys. Moving on to tomatoes, a kitchen staple we all love, yet behind their bright flavor they may carry hidden risks for kidney health after 60. Tomatoes are a beloved part of daily meals, from fresh salads to pasta sauces and even morning tomato juice. They're praised for their lycopene and heart-healthy benefits. But after 60, tomatoes can quietly stress the kidneys. The problem lies in both oxalates and potassium. While their oxalate level is moderate, combined with reduced kidney function, it may contribute to stone formation. Meanwhile, a medium tomato provides nearly 300 milligrams of potassium, and concentrated products like sauces or juice can multiply that load several times. The solution? Keep tomatoes in your diet, but in moderation. Rotate them with lower oxalate vegetables like cucumbers or bell peppers. Cooking them with calcium-rich foods such as cheese or yogurt helps block oxalate absorption, and staying well hydrated supports kidney function. This way, you can still enjoy their bright flavor without turning them into a daily risk. Up next are potatoes, the ultimate comfort food, but with a heavy potassium load that can quietly overwhelm aging kidneys. Potatoes are the ultimate comfort food, mashed at family dinners, crispy as fries, or crunchy in chips. They feel harmless, but for seniors over 60, they can quietly overwhelm the kidneys. A medium-baked potato contains more than 900 milligrams of potassium, nearly twice as much as a banana. When kidney function slows with age, excess potassium lingers in the blood, raising the risk of hyperkalemia. This condition may cause fatigue, irregular heartbeat, or, in severe cases, sudden cardiac problems. Processed forms like fries and chips add even more salt and unhealthy fats, making matters worse. The solution? Preparation and portion control. Peel and cut potatoes, soak them in water for several hours, then boil and discard the water. This reduces potassium by up to 50%. Keep serving small, and avoid combining potatoes with other high-potassium foods in the same meal. Safer swaps like cauliflower mash or zucchini can satisfy cravings without straining your kidneys. And finally, we come to corn, tasty and versatile, yet surprisingly tough on aging kidneys when eaten in excess. Corn is sweet, filling, and a favorite in many kitchens, from corn on the cob at summer picnics to popcorn at the movies. But after 60, corn can pose hidden risks for kidney health. The concern is its phosphorus content. When kidney function slows, phosphorus builds up in the blood instead of being filtered out. This can weaken bones, cause itching, and put extra strain on the heart. Processed corn products, like corn chips, canned soups, or flavored popcorn, often come loaded with salt and additives, which add even more pressure on aging kidneys. The solution? Keep corn portions small, about half an ear at a time. Choose fresh, boiled corn rather than processed snacks. Avoid salty popcorn and canned products, and balance meals with low oxalate, low phosphorus vegetables such as cabbage or cucumber. This way, you can still enjoy corn's natural sweetness without sacrificing kidney health. Now that we've covered the vegetables to limit, let's shift to the brighter side, the safe and kidney-friendly vegetables after 60 that you can enjoy with confidence. Not all vegetables are risky. In fact, some are gentle on the kidneys and full of benefits for seniors. Cauliflower is one of the best choices. Low in potassium and oxalates, it's a perfect substitute for mashed potatoes, giving you the same creamy comfort without the kidney strain. Cabbage is another powerful ally. Packed with antioxidants and naturally low in phosphorus, it supports healthy blood vessels and circulation, while keeping your kidneys at ease. Peeled cucumbers are refreshing and hydrating. Their high water content helps flush out toxins, making them a simple yet effective way to support kidney function. And don't forget bok choy. This leafy green delivers vitamins A, C, and K, but with very little oxalate, giving your body the nutrients it needs without overloading your kidneys. By including these vegetables in your meals, you nourish your body, protect your kidneys, and still enjoy variety and flavor every single day. Before we wrap up, let's look at some smart, science-backed tips for eating vegetables safely after 60, practical habits that make every meal both nourishing and kidney-friendly. When it comes to protecting your kidneys after 60, knowledge is power, but practice is even more important. It's not just about which vegetables you eat, but how you prepare them, how you combine them, and how much you consume at one time. By making small, intentional changes, you can keep enjoying your favorite foods while giving your kidneys the relief they deserve. Here are 5 science-backed tips to make every meal both safe and satisfying. 1. Cook smart. soak, boil, and discard the water. Many vegetables are high in potassium or oxalates, compounds that can quietly burden your kidneys if they build up. The good news is that the way you cook can dramatically change their impact. By peeling, soaking, and then boiling vegetables like potatoes, spinach, or beets, you can reduce potassium or oxalate content by up to 50%. The key is to discard the cooking water, because that's where these compounds leach out. Think of it as giving your kidneys a head start before the food even hits your plate. 2. Embrace variety, not repetition. Even the healthiest vegetable can become a problem if eaten every single day. The human body thrives on diversity, and your kidneys are no exception. Instead of making spinach smoothies every morning or sweet potatoes every dinner, rotate your vegetables throughout the week. Mix in low potassium and low oxalate options like cauliflower, cabbage, cucumbers, or bok choy. This way, no single nutrient builds up to harmful levels, and you also gain a wider range of vitamins, minerals, and protective antioxidants. 3. Pair oxalates with calcium. Science shows that oxalates become most dangerous when they're free to bind with calcium inside the kidneys. But if you consume calcium at the same time, from yogurt, cheese, or milk, the oxalates bind in your digestive tract instead. That means they leave the body harmlessly, without ever reaching the kidneys. So if you enjoy spinach, beets, or other high oxalate foods, try pairing them with a small serving of dairy. A spinach salad with feta or a beet dish with yogurt isn't just delicious, it's protective. 4. Stay hydrated. Water is your kidney's best ally. Your kidneys are natural filters, and just like any filter, they need enough fluid to flush out waste effectively. Without adequate hydration, oxalates and potassium can crystallize or accumulate more easily. Aim for steady hydration throughout the day, not just big gulps at once. Water, herbal teas, or cucumber-infused water can all help you keep your system flowing smoothly. Think of every sip as a gentle rinse for your kidneys. 5. Practice portion control. Less at once, more over time. Finally, remember that moderation isn't about cutting out foods entirely, but about eating them in the right amounts. A large baked potato or a daily heap of raw spinach might overwhelm your kidneys, but smaller servings spread over the week are often well tolerated. A little, regularly, is far safer than a lot, all at once. By keeping portions modest, you let your body process nutrients steadily instead of all at once. Protecting your kidneys doesn't mean giving up the vegetables you love. It means preparing them wisely, rotating them thoughtfully, combining them smartly, drinking enough fluids, and respecting portion sizes. With these 5 tips, you can keep enjoying flavor, variety, and nutrition, while making every meal a step toward healthier, stronger kidneys. At the heart of every meal, there is more than just food. There is care, love, and the promise of a longer, healthier life. For all of us walking the journey of senior healths, every small choice we make is an act of kindness toward ourselves and those we love. Protecting your kidneys is not about restriction. It is about wisdom, balance, and respect for the body that has carried you this far. If you believe in building a stronger community of senior healths, we invite you to stay connected, share your stories, and walk this path together. Your support helps us spread knowledge, encouragement, and hope to thousands of seniors around the world. Join us, stand with us, and grow with us here on Health 247. Every like, every comment, and every subscription is a gesture of love. Together, we can make senior healths inspiring and joyful. Let's keep learning, keep thriving, and keep building this family with Health 247, because here at Health 247, your health and your future truly matter. Thank you.